Hello everyone, welcome to another reading. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you today. While I introduce myself, have a look at the different decks. This is deck number 1. We have a little Tree of Life, citrine Tree of Life. Deck number 2 with a little birdie, tweet tweet. We have some Power Shell on deck number 3. And we have a dragon, deck number 4. So have a look and see which deck you are drawn to. This is a reading for what is coming in for you for the next 2 weeks. I like a 14 because 1 and 4 is a 5, which means positive change. And it also gives enough time for information to come to you to see, if the reading resonated with you, and I would love to get feedback from you. Also, if you're a new watcher, please click on the like, subscribe, hit the bell to get all the notifications for when I publish. And I welcome you. Pull up a chair, make yourself at home. This is our space where we just tune into spirit and get some information, inside information for us. Okay, so these are general readings. The best way to get good information for you is to book a reading with me. There are links below where you can contact me for readings. My fees are affordable. I have PayPal facilities. I've been reading online, overseas, international, national for a very long time. And I'd love to connect with you. Also, please let me know what readings you would like to get from me. In the way of entertainment, I do messages from the Angels Romance. This is just a peek into your future. So I'm very open to suggestions from my viewers as to what type of readings they would like me to do. Any questions, I can do those, no problem. Okay, so what else is there? Thank you for valuing me. Thank you for valuing my time. There is a donation button below this video, and let's just jump in because I don't like long introductions. Okay, so let's start with deck number 1. Yes, my name is Ahorangi. That's my real name. I had a name change by deed poll a couple of years ago. And yeah, there's a little bit of a journey on my end. So life always takes interesting twists and turns for us. And I will list all the decks that I'm using below. So this is deck number 1, my Radiant Tarot. I'm just going to shuffle. And let's see what's coming in for you for the next 2 weeks. We are in eclipse season. We had our first lunar eclipse, 4 degrees Sagittarius, last week. And then we have the solar eclipse coming in at 19 degrees Gemini on the 10th of June. So that is always, changeable energy that's coming in. So let's have a look. What is coming in for group number 1? Oh, you've been putting off making a decision. Okay, so this come on my end as a reverse. Putting off making a decision because you want to keep things stable. You don't want to rock the boat. Perhaps you could also be overthinking, or you don't even want to go there. It's like it's not time. I don't feel like I want to make this decision now. So this is procrastination as well. We have the Five of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like for you, this could be putting off looking at your financial situation. You know that things aren't ideal, but also there's a kind of like a pressure. I feel like there's a pressure that that little voice telling you every day, I really need to go check out my bank account. I really need to check out my savings. I need to go check my debit, the things that go off automatically off your account. For some of you it will be that, but you're putting off for some other reason because you don't want to hear the bad news. You don't want to see how bad it is, or even if it's not bad, it's that feeling of I don't want to go have a look to establish that things are less, what's the word, less than ideal. Okay, let's put it like that. to be diplomatic. But there's also, for some of you, it could be health issues. Something's been niggling you physically in the health department, whether it's an aching tooth or you feel like, I feel for some of you, for some other reason, I feel there's something to do with teeth, putting off going to the dentist. Okay, knowing there's a cavity but putting it off because it's not really bothering you at this point in time. So there's health issues, I feel, for some of you that needs attention, but you've been putting it off, and it could be because whatever medical procedure needs to be done isn't covered, or you'd feel like, I don't have enough money to cover that, or maybe your health plan doesn't cover it. So there is a reason for this procrastination. So we have the Seven of Wands. You definitely, being very determined as to how you want to go about things. Okay, how do I say it? You know that there's an issue that you need to work on, and that there's an issue that you need to address, whether it's financial or health. But you also are very specific as to how and when you want to address it. So, and you're very determined to see this through in your way. There is definitely, I feel, for some of you, a focus on health, wanting to detox, putting off taking care of yourself, making it a part of your daily schedule. Put your health first, your physical, emotional demands first. But for some of you, I also feel like you're leaving toxic situations behind, toxic relationships, things, people, situations that leave you drained. It not only drains you emotionally, but it drains you financially as well. And you are starting to tell people no. You're starting to say, well, you're starting to learn your own limitations in this financially, as well as, with all your resources, so to speak. You are ready to move forward. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. I feel through it all, you're going through a period where you are starting to get honest with yourself. You know that you need to move forward. You know that you need to start making decisions that's beneficial for you. I feel you are open to listening to your intuition more than your intellect. Um, you may even get advice from other people on how to address this issue, but you feel like you are the only person that can make the best decisions for you. Like, you want to do your own thing, even though other people may have contributed some suggestions as to how to move forward in this. And I feel you are. You are divinely guided. These messages, there's information coming in through inspiration, through what you feel is right for you, but also from, people maybe pointing you in a direction of how to move forward in this. And for some of you, you feel like there may be too much information coming in. Like, I've got all these options, but because you're putting off making the decision on how you want to proceed, and the suggestion here is to stop overthinking things and to just make decision based on what makes you feel good. Okay, we need the feeling good factor here, and we have the Eight of Swords as an outcome. I'm just going to draw another card. um I do feel like whatever it is that you've been working on, once you start to take action, the smallest action, picking up the phone to make the phone call, um, the smallest action to turn your computer on, go online and have a look at your financial situation, or even to do the research as to, if I had to go to a dentist, for example, which dentist would I like to go, do the research, how much it's going to cost you, and actually start to take those little steps to build some forward momentum for you, and it will pay off in dividends. We have the Three of Wands, where your ships are coming in. Your effort will pay off. Okay, so I'm using for just a clarifier or any other information, Butterfly Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, and let's see what this little deck has to say. Oh, and this one falls right over here, so it's kind of like a feeler issue that is off to the side, that's not really having, to do with this that I was talking about. And it says new career. So I feel what is happening with you is as soon as you start to take the steps to take care of your personal needs and have a look at your resources, how it is that you can move forward for your own benefit and how you can use your energy, for yourself to bring in your own ships, take action where you can reap the rewards personally. I do feel there's a situation coming for a promotion, an opportunity to go in a different direction concerning your career. But career is also our visibility in the world. So I feel there's going to be a situation that's going to come about that's going to put you a little bit out there so that doors can open for you and you can step through them. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please give me feedback. It's just encouragement to take that small step that you know is in the right direction for you and to tune into your feelings about what feels good for you. I feel a feel good factor, and tuning into that for yourself personally is what's on the cards for you. Thank you for tuning in. Please give me feedback. I'd love to hear from you. I wish you a beautiful day. Take care now. Thank you. Please remember to like, watch, subscribe, and share my videos. I like to get my numbers up and I like to get my views up. Okay, next bundle. We have our little Tweety bird. I don't know what type of little bird this is, but I think it's very cute. Okay. So this is my Shadowscape Tarot, and we are going to do you a mini Celtic cross to see what's coming in for you in the next 2 weeks. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, share, give me comments, let me know what type of readings you're interested in and how you found this reading. And let's just jump right in. I just want to give it a light shuffle. What is coming in for you in the next 2 weeks? What's your situation? Maybe if you don't resonate with this, just have a look at the other decks as well. There are other little videos on this channel that you can watch as well. Okay. One more. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Shadowscapes. Cut the deck. Okay, so your situation goes about positive changes. I feel like there's a sense of expansion. Over the next 2 weeks, you'll see that there is situations unfolding around you which is to your benefit. People coming in are very supportive of you, doors starting to open. You may even get small indications of what possibilities may be there for you later in the year. I feel around about October when all the planets start to move forward again. Because we're going to go into retrograde, all the planets are starting to drop off, and one by one they're starting to go into retrograde, and we are, of course, in eclipse season as we speak. So that brings in change as well. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you are dealing with legal issues, that there's been a delay. With legal, it could be legal, it could be some sort of administrative, for some of you. Okay, so just remember it's a general reading, so there's various storylines that ties in with this. For some of you, you have been initiating legal action and there's been delays, but you know that whatever legal action was taken will pay off for you, no matter how the delays play out. Okay, the outcome is inevitable. It must be fair. It must be just because you have taken the correct action. And I did say round about October before I even turn this card. So we have Libra here. Libra is October. It's from the 21st of September till the 21st of October. And Jupiter is also will be starting to pick up momentum from that time forward, which is the ruler of the Wheel of Fortune here. So I do feel, be patient. There's a reason for delays, is because the universal law of balance is being called in here, and you have two majors straight off the bat. Okay, so for some of you it has to do with doing administrative work, whatever paper or red tape you cutting, whether this is to do with immigration, um having to deal with the law in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you are going into a career of law, like becoming a lawyer, a police officer. That is in the works. Okay, it's going to take its time. I feel like there's a little bit of a delay before it's actually going to kick in for you, but it's to say, stay the course. You are taking the right action. There's delays because of the law and balance being here. We have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel you are slowly working towards your goals, creating um you're going through a highly creative phase where you want to invest your resources into a stable future for yourself. Some of you may even be going into a business partnership with someone where there's a lot of potential for growth, long term stability. This is financially as well as career. For some of you, it could be as simple as building a house, planning a house, doing the legal documentation for, buying the land, doing the real estate thing. But it is something that's going to be very beneficial for you over time. And I feel over the next 2 weeks, things will start to fall in place concerning the financial situation, creating stability for your plans that you want to execute. And it's just to take the step by step, jump through the hoops, so to speak. But there's very positive energy coming in for you to carry you through this. um when it comes to your energy, I feel like you really feel excited about this new opportunity for you. I wouldn't say it's brand new. You may have started to initiate it in the beginning of the year or even late last year, but I feel like there's a lot of inspiration, there's a lot of energy that you're investing into creating this beautiful um, positive result. You know that where you investing your energy in is going to pay off for you. It's just a matter of time. And I feel like during the next 2 weeks that you will start to see how things unfold for you and where the support is going to come in for you to move forward in this beautiful, innovative, action taking energy, creative energy, following your passion, and really good business decision making, okay, concerning this. So there's information that's going to come to you hot and fast, that's going to start things to move forward for you. If you've been waiting for emails, telephone calls, any sort of information so that you can take action quickly. So I feel like there's a stop go to this. It's like you started the process and then something prevented it, some legal papers waiting for people to come back to you with information, or waiting on government departments or whatever institution you're dealing with, waiting for them to come back to you. And I feel like in the next 2 weeks they will. And then things are going to move forward very fast for you, very fast indeed. Okay. So we have the moon, trust your intuition. You may not always see how long it's going to take. I feel like when it comes to doing a time thing, when will this project finish, when will you see the end result, that is a little bit up in the air. But it is asking you just to take action every day to make sure that you have forward momentum during a time when things may potentially feel like it's moving very slow for you. There is some frustration here as well. I feel like you want things to move a little bit faster. But as I say, law of balance is slowing you down, because sometimes when we build a career, when we build a house or home, we want to take it slow, especially when it comes to the foundation. Okay, when it comes to the foundation, we want to be sure that it's done properly. So I do feel having the moon as an outcome is to trust your intuition. Know that everything, even though it's not manifesting in the physical, will be, it will turn out good in the end. Okay, you don't need to have all the information at hand. You've got the Wheel of Fortune and Justice on your side. Okay, so just another card to see what's coming in for you in the next 2 weeks. I didn't want to flip others, it's just body changes. Oh, that's a beautiful card. So I feel like if you've been struggling with energy in the way of feeling tired, not having enough gas in the tank to get everything done, feeling tired at the end of the day, or getting up tired and having to go through a day with the responsibilities and feel like I don't even know how I'm going to get through this day. That is going to transform for you. There is energy coming in that's going to help support your physical vitality. It's going to be also inspiring, and I also feel like you'll be able to achieve a whole lot more in your day-to-day, and you will see this change coming in for you, where you're being revitalized over the next 2 weeks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please give me feedback. Remember to hit the like button, the bell, and like, share. Give me feedback, okay? I loved reading for you. Have a beautiful day. Take care now. Right, our next little group. I love this. I've got lots of monarch butterflies in my garden in the summertime. I'm a monarch butterfly kind of girl. Next one is our power shell. I love power shell. Okay, that's what we call it here in New Zealand. Aotearoa, power shell. Okay, so this is your reading. We're going to have a look and see what's coming in for you in the next 2 weeks. Okay, just have a peek into the future for you. Now, if this reading doesn't resonate, please feel free to have a look at the other readings. And let's just jump in. Just giving it a quick shuffle. What is coming in for you in the next 2 weeks? Okay, right. We have someone coming in real fast. Oh, it actually came out upside down. So it means the inability to take action. But this is also I feel like you're dealing with someone who is forever in and out your life. They just come and they don't want to commit. They just stick around for however long they want to. It's like they've got their own agenda. And I feel like this person could potentially be very self-centered. But this could also be you having a lack of focus, feeling restless. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Okay, Six of Wands. Someone falling from grace. So I feel some of you are dealing with someone who's a little bit of a challenging personality. Could potentially be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Doesn't have to be. But I feel like this person could be, excuse me, I'm just going to be straight talking. They got their head up their ass a little bit. Everything is about them. And they're starting to lose their face. Where people used to like them. It's like this person come in, they really have the ability to be very charismatic, impress you, and you think, wow, this is such a super cool person. They may be even very sporty. I feel like they're physically very agile, like they could impress you with their dancing, their smooth moves, their sport, abilities for sport. You know, maybe they're like a cool kind of person who has windsurfing or kite surfing, or, you know, some sort of extreme sports. I just feel like this person can have the ability to impress you with what they can do, with what they can say. But as you get to know them, you realize what they're actually, you know, like a lot of hot air with nothing else to back it up. So I feel that's what you deal with. You're dealing with a deceptive personality as well. So if you chose this deck, I'm telling you straight, if there's someone around you who you feel is slightly off, don't trust them. Don't trust them as far as you can see them. We have the moon here. So the moon with this energy, I feel, is if you have a feeling about someone and you're not quite sure whether they have their own agenda or whether they're really upfront with you, they most probably not. Okay, and this would be the person that pops into your mind right now. Okay, look really good. They look really, really good. It's like almost too good to be true, and it is. It is almost too good to be true. Having the moon there, it's like, yeah, trust your intuition when it comes to this person. They're a smooth talker. We have the Eight of Wands with a lot of fire here. Smooth talker. They travel a lot, in and out, in and out. It's like these people can't sit still. They've got like a little bit of a nervous energy around them. They may even have, you know, verbally expressed, what do you call it, interest in you. Romantically, where Eight of Wands is, you know, the arrows of Cupid, but this person I feel is not going to stay long. We have the the Six of Cups reversed. So I do feel they come in with a feeling of, you know, soulmate. Oh, this is so hot. This is so sweet. This is so perfect. I feel like I've known you for a long time. And they have the ability to feel emotionally connected to you when they are in your company. And I feel like the emotions with this person is so deep. There's a lot of chemistry here, but they don't stay for long. They come and go. They're in and out all the time. It's a bit of a worry. We have the Ace of Wands, that is a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion, but there's also a lot of energy that you, especially with this moon, which is the only trump in here, I feel there is deception afoot. Okay. Oh, yep, someone's falling in love. But they're also getting a reality check. I'm going to keep on drawing cards. So this came out upside down. Yeah. Okay. So I feel for some of you, once again, remember this is a general reading. If you resonate with this reading and you want to find clarity for yourself, please contact me for a reading. I have affordable fees, I have PayPal facilities, I can help you with this. But I feel like there's one person who's falling in love with someone who is in and out, and is deceptive. You can't quite put your finger on it. You know, they come across as really, really good. And you feel like this is your passionate start. For some of you, there could be pregnancy, maybe. There could be pregnancy. Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, to me, that's potential for pregnancy. So if you don't want to get pregnant, you know what to do. But there's also a reality check. We have the Seven of Cups reversed, and then we have the Chariot reversed as well. I'm feeling so deep for this person. This is my soulmate. But it's a heavy burden to carry because they don't want to commit. They're in and out all the time. And you go from the ace very fast, from the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. It starts off really good, but then it turns into something, it morphs into something else, which is quite deceptive, with an energy that makes you feel stuck. Okay, so that is your situation. As I say, it's a general reading, but if you want to check into that, please hit me up for a reading to get you good information. So I'm going to draw a butterfly oracle card by Doreen Virtue, just to see what other information is coming in for the next 2 weeks. Okay, so let's have a look. I feel some of you may deal with nostalgia, a memory of someone who used to be in your life. The situation that I am describing now could be something that happened in the past. and that you find it difficult to move on because you feel like this was your soulmate, this was the true love of your life, and this person came in and they left you hanging, and you're still stuck in that energy of, yeah, I know I was deceived, I know I was played, but my heart still feels what my heart feels, kind of thing. So this is a new career. So we do have the Ace of Wands and we do have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, there is a situation around your career that will come to light, that if you've been waiting for a new change, where you applied for a job or there's an opportunity that's going to come, maybe you were in a situation where you couldn't really decide what it is, in which direction you wanted to go, and because you didn't know what the changes that you need to make, which changes would be to your benefit, which would make you happy. And I really like how these two decks speak to each other. See, there's a butterfly in this card, and there's this, and the butterflies even look similar. So I do feel for some of you there is a career change, a beautiful career change coming up that's going to make you very happy. Okay, it's going to be like something you've been waiting for a long time. So that's also good. For some of you, it could be a relationship. It could also be something in the past that didn't work out. If you've applied for a career, it didn't work out in the past, that it will come back again, and you'll get a chance at this career. And waiting for this opportunity has been putting you in a situation where you had to do hard work, where you feel like you were stuck in a career that didn't really fulfill you, but that is about to change. So that's very positive. And I like the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. If you were in a relationship that felt like this was the love of your life and it didn't work out and you were deceived, or you were, what's the word? Left hanging, they ghosted you, kind of thing, then there's an opportunity for another love to come into your life as well. So I feel like the love and the career could be intertwined. You could meet someone while you go into a new career direction. For some of you, if you're not open to a relationship, I feel it's spiritual of nature, that there's a beautiful spiritual growth coming in for you, and that your ancestors, the Six of Cups is always like, past lives kind of thing, and that your ancestors are connecting with you and they're taking you in a direction to help you develop, to become more sensitive with this moon card, so that you can embark on your spiritual journey. So that's a beautiful reading. Thank you for watching. Please give me feedback on this reading. I loved reading for you. And yeah, all the links below if you want to book a reading with me. Thank you so much. Take care now. Right, next bundle. Our next bundle is a dragon. Woof, woof, woof. I don't know how to blow fire. If I could, I would like make it blow fire for you. A little dragon. Oh, Toothless, eh? That was one of my favorite movies, How to Train Your Dragon. I feel some of you might be into animation. Maybe you have quite a bit of Gemini in your chart. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. This is your reading. We're going to see what's coming in for you in the next 2 weeks. Let me see. We are in eclipse season, so eclipse season does bring around change. So let's see what popped out here. I didn't draw the cards. I feel like for some of you, you are overcoming heartbreak from a relationship, maybe even a three-party situation that didn't work out. And it's a bit difficult for you to move on from your broken heart. You're still trying to heal, and you're doing things on a practical level to make you feel good. In other words, you're taking care of your body, you're taking care of your daily routine, making sure that you create security for yourself, nourishing yourself physically, so that you can feel better. And we have the Empress as well. So there could be a mother figure close to you, or a good friend that is helping you talk to support you through this time. And that you're also growing, even though there may have been a setback in a relationship for you, that you are growing in yourself. You've grown from the experience, and it didn't leave you, even though sometimes you may feel stuck in that energy, from in the broken heart energy. There is still forward movement in your life. Okay, there's still growth. You're taking care of your money. You're taking care of your resources. So I feel on the physical, you're sitting quite pretty, but on the inside, you're still crying. Okay, for some of you. That's just flipped out. Let's see. Some of you are stressing majorly, not sleeping, struggling with headaches, anxiety. There's a situation that's seriously burdening you. Backache. I feel like for some of you, there's medical procedures that needs to be done, and you go like, oh, I don't know if I want to go ahead with this because of what other buggers floating around. Some of you need to buy a new bed. You've been putting off buying a new mattress, and I feel like this is causing you to wake up in the morning and feel like you've got backache, or there's something to do with the neck, the shoulders, the back, even the lower back. Even you need, for some of you, someone like a chiropractor or someone may have told you that you need to buy a new bed. Okay, and you've been putting off doing it. That's for some of you. You have the information, you know what you need to do to be able to get yourself out of the situation where you're totally overthinking the worst outcome. For some of you, whatever the situation is, you feel like there is like the sword hanging over my head, and it's the worst possible outcome, whether this is to do with health issues, a mental health issue, whether it's I feel like depression or anxiety, or someone who's just been having to deal with so much in their life that they can't, there's too much going on, there's can't keep the thoughts straight. Okay, a lot of stressing. But as I say, you've got the Magician here, you've got it. It's just about prioritizing and stop overthinking. Do what is in front of you. Do what you need to do. Make a to-do list and tackle that to-do list one by one. Okay, Might as the Magician means that you have the ability to take control of the situation. You have all the skills to be able to make good decisions for yourself. And so I feel like you're coming out of this energy where you've really been struggling mentally. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups, so there's someone around you who is a very good listener, intuitive. It's also saying drink more water, go to the water, go for walks on the beach or next to the lake, have images of water around you, listen to sound therapy with water in it. I also feel to trust spirit, trust your intuition, trust your guides, whoever you believe in, to help you through this situation step by step, because I see step by step that there is advice coming to there are messages coming to you. There are caring people around you who is wanting to lend a helping hand, but it's also about you helping yourself as well. Okay. So some of you are stressing about a three-party situation. Could be a relationship. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy coming in here. Let's have another look. Struggling with health issues. Okay, so for some of you, this is just maybe like I feel like if you've been invited to a party in the next 2 weeks, bump up your first aid kit, okay? Because you may even over imbibe a bit, you may drink too much or eat too much, and you're going to feel like, I don't know, spend the night vomiting or having a headache or just upset tummy. This is just make sure that you bump up your first aid kit, and if you go out with your friends and celebrate, make sure that you drink water. If you're going for every glass of wine or every beer or whatever it is that you're having, have water as well. Make sure you're well hydrated, otherwise you're going to end up feeling a bit fragile, okay? So I feel like some of you are going to be invited out to a party in the next 2 weeks, and you're going to have to make the decision between, having long hours and still being social, and maybe you're going to feel like, oh man, I can't do this. Or maybe you really want to go to this party or the social occasion, whatever it is, but you're going to feel unwell, like I don't really feel up to it because I've been working really hard. For some of you may say no to this invitation due to health issues, like maybe you're having a bit of a common cold or something like that. Um, and I feel like for some of you may decline. Some of you may actually accept this invitation, um, and then just be really conservative with your energy. So I feel like this is a bit of uh, a tug of war between being social and what you can deliver physically in your schedule. Okay, that's what's coming up in the next 2 weeks. Health issues, working long, hard hours, maybe struggling with headaches, migraines, and not having a lot of energy, feeling tired. But I feel for some of you, you may take that invitation. For some of you, may even travel, save up a little money to go away for a weekend or a couple of days, just to have a time out, get away from the big smoke, get away from the big city. And you may even be saving up towards that. So let's have a look. So in the next 2 weeks, I feel things are going to fall into place for your plans if you want to go away for a small break. For some of you, I feel the next 2 weeks you're going to focus on your health, conserve your energy, and maybe decline invitations to go out. The new career comes up all the time. I'm just gonna shuffle it because it's for I think like for just about every deck, the last 3 decks, the new career came out. That's very unusual. So maybe for all of you, there's something to do with career happening, either advancement or change in direction. Let's cut the deck. There we go. Grief work. That sounds better. Especially with this Nine of Swords there. For some of you're working to get over a loss. So this could be anything from a loss from someone who's close to you, family member, a partner, spouse, anyone in the family, a dear friend. But it could also be grief concerning loss of health, disappointment. I can't do what I normally used to be able to do. Maybe for some of you, you've been having a long battle with health issues, and you remember how good it used to be, all the things that you could do, going out with your friends, but you can't do that anymore because you're physically limited. I feel for some of you, you're saving up money for a medical procedure uh, to be able to help you to live a normal life again. But you do have supportive people around you, and there is someone with counseling abilities around you, maybe even considering to go see a counselor. to help you process the emotional side of, the challenges that you're going through at this point in time. But I do see you move forward. You have the Knight of Cups, you have the Two of Wands, as well as the Four of Pentacles. So there's forward movement. Easy does it, okay? Easy does it. You're coming out on the other side. This is the worst card in the deck. You're coming out of that, okay? One more card. Page of Cups. Beautiful supportive messages coming in for you from someone that you can rely on. Lovers. And the Ace of Swords. So if you need to go for a medical procedure, operation, that sort of thing, that is on the cards, will be very successful because we have the Lovers and the Page of Cups there. So there's lots of support. You're coming out on the other side, okay? So please give me feedback. There's various scenarios for this to play out because as a general reading, once again, if you want to get the best information for you, for guidance to make informative decisions, hit me up for a reading. All the links below. Thank you for choosing me to read for chat. Thank you for tuning in. Remember to like, watch, subscribe, share, and give me feedback. Okay, I absolutely love getting feedback from my viewers. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Take care now. Bye.